Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's One Piece Treasure Cruise video we are going to go against Killer in the new Partner Supporting the Captain event, and I will be showcasing 5 different teams for you to clear without using characters from the new batch. You can technically say 4 teams because one of the teams, because I cannot find Kid friend captains, I won't be able to show gameplay for, but I will show you the team and explain quickly how it works. If it happens to not work for some reason, please tell me in the comments down below, because I did not playtest it. For more OPTC content, make certain you subscribe to the channel, and without further ado, let's get to my teams and strategy versus Killer. The first team will be using Ace and Yamato as captains, starting on Yamato, and then a friend captain, Super Tandem Law. Ace, Yamato and Law as captains will completely remove Special Bind, Bind and Paralysis when it appears, so they are an awesome combination. In the first 2 stages, you don't really need to stall, since everyone is boosted, you just proceed to stage number 3. Against Hidden Wire, what we want to do is get rid of the block slots they will give to our captains, so swap Yamato to Ace and then just tap Law. And you can also activate Roger to remove the defense up if you want, but it is not necessary because the burn from the Ace Yamato swap will immediately take care of Hidden Wire anyway. In stage number 4, Kid will appear, and the paralysis he will give us will be completely gone because of Law. What you want to do this stage is first up, swap Ace back to Yamato for chain boundaries and to enter stage 5 as a strength unit, and then activate the friend captain Law special to regain your specials and also get an attack boost. Then I activate the Oiran trio, technically for a color affinity boost on Law, but the boost is not necessary at all. If you do not have the unit, you can replace them with whatever you want. For example, if you do not have Q Recruit and Goku support on Akainu, you can replace the Oiran trio with a unit that can reduce damage reduction, like the new free-to-play Killer, and then you do not need support Sengoku at all. Anyway though, moving on to the final battle, Special Bind and Bind will be completely gone because of Yamato, and then what you want to do as your first action is swap Yamato to Ace for chain boundaries, and then activate Ace to get an attack boost for all of your units. Super Tandem Kaido comes next, and activating his special will guarantee him and the Oiran trio a Wano slot later on, but you also get an ore boost for some of your units. Then activating V26 plus Akainu will make all of the slots matching, removing block slots. He will reduce damage reduction, and Sengoku support will completely remove it. If you want, you can also activate Kizuna Roger to boost your base attack, and then the superclass ability of Law. These two are not really important though, maybe even overkill, because Yamato Ace and the Oiran trio here do lots of damage. So attack Killer now and get rid of him. The next team will be using new Kizuna Roger as captain. If you have the super evolved version, you can also use that, but I have yet to super evolve him, so I am using the 5-star version with a friend captain Super Tandem Law. Now, in this team, I am again using Rare Recruit support Sengoku on V26 plus Akainu, but for a different reason. Before he was removing damage reduction, now, because of a Dex captain, he will remove resilience. But if you have Roger in his super evolved Kizuna form, then you do not need support Sengoku, you can run stat boosting supports on everyone. You need Roger's double special activation of course, and the first special will come in stage number 3 to remove the defense up from Hidden Wire. Then you want to tap both of your captains to get rid of the block slots, and after that easily beat the enemy because they don't have a lot of HP anyway. In stage number 4 we encounter Kid again, and the preemptive stays the same. The color of your captain does not matter in stage 4, paralysis is gone, and all of our slots are matching because of Roger, which is awesome. Then activate your friend captain Law's special to get an attack boost of course and regain your specials, and then you can also activate Rare Recruit Zoro to give your team a color affinity boost, which will of course make Law do tons of damage. This might not be necessary though, so if you do not have Zoro, you can either replace him with someone else to boost your damage a bit, or someone else that helps you in any kind of way. In the final stage now, Killer will have a different preemptive because our captain is Dex, and for Dex, Q and Sai he gives something different. What we want to do is activate Rare Recruit Annie Sanji to remove Special Bind and to give us a chain boost. Then we want to activate Oden to completely remove the Perfect Barrier. Then we activate our Captain Roger, who will give us a base attack boost and reduce resilience or even remove it if he is super evolved, and his superclass ability will give us an attack boost. Then you can activate the superclass ability of Law for more damage, and finally comes 6+ V2 Akainu, who will make all of the block slots guaranteed matching. And then, if you do not have 5+ Roger, Sengoku support will also activate, completely removing resilience, allowing you to beat Killer. Start your attacking chain with Akainu, end on Law, and clear the quest. Team number 3 will be using Super Tandem Kaido and the new Kid as friend captains, and you need to have Rare Recruit King and Jack in the left column under Kid. The other important thing is to have a support that removes defense up in stage number 3. I am using limited Rare Recruit support Carrot on the Oiran trio. You can also use limited Rare Recruit support Konis if you have her. That way, if we hit a perfect with the Oiran girls, we can remove defense up and beat Hidden Wire super easily. You need to make certain you hit your perfect though, because if you don't, your run might be ruined. In stage number 4, we encounter Kid, and this time it is important to have someone to remove paralysis, like the Oiran trio I have here, because we do not have a Super Tandem Law friend captain. First up though, activate Kid to get a full board of matching TND slots, and you also perfect lock them, and then activate his superclass ability to give everyone their specials back. Then you activate the paralysis reducer, in my case the Oiran trio, who are also attached with Carrot, and then beat Kid by only hitting greats. You do not need to hit perfects and ruin your slots, and that way, in the final stage, Killer won't give you block slots. I'm gonna stress this again, it is extremely important to have both Jack and King under Kid in the left column, because they need to evade bind. King will evade special bind, then you will activate him to free Jack from special bind, and then you are going to activate Jack to remove the bind from the right column units. You will also get an attack boost from King and a chain boost from Jack. Then activate Killer to remove the damage reduction, and finally Kaido to get an orb boost. Wano slots and the conditional attack boost are not necessary, but you can also activate the superclass of Kaido for more damage, which is also not necessary, so just attack and beat the enemy. The next team I unfortunately do not have gameplay for because I cannot find another Kid friend captain, but you want to use a Kid, and this team with 6+ V2 Akainu works very similarly to the previous team with Kaido. You still need to have either Konis or Carrot support or another unit to remove defense up in stage number 3. Then you need Sanji and Pudding instead of Jack and King under your friend Captain Kid in the left column to evade bind in the final stage. And pretty much everything works the same. You hit your perfect in stage 3, you beat Hidden Wire. In stage number 4, you activate the special and superclass ability of your friend Captain Kid, and also the Oiran trio to remove paralysis. This time you can hit your perfects because unlike the previous team, Akainu can remove block slots. And in the final stage, you activate Sanji to remove special bind and boost your damage, Pudding to remove bind and boost your damage, Killer to remove damage reduction again, and finally your Captain Akainu to remove block slots if necessary, but also give you an orb boost. So technically this is the exact same strategy with the previous team, you can follow that guide, but wherever I activate Jack, you activate Pudding, wherever I activate King, you activate Sanji, Wherever I activate Kaido, you activate Akainu, and everyone else stays the same. The final team will be for the people that cannot find a friend captain Super Tandem Law or Kid, they do not have any anniversary legends or rare recruits, and they also want to farm some EXP. V3 Marco is the perfect captain for that, and for our friend captain we are going to use Ace and Yamato, entering on Yamato. Of course, because of their captain ability, Special Bind and Bind does not really matter to us. For your supports, you also do not need anything specific, just use stat boosters. For stage number 3, you want to swap Yamato to Ace to remove their block slot, but also apply Ignite to the enemy, or Burn, and then you just want to tap Marco. Here I hit a perfect with everyone, this is not necessary, I was just testing out the defense up. So do not waste your time by attacking, swap them, tap Marco and proceed. Because the burn from Ace Yamato will completely get rid of the enemy even through the defense up. In stage number 4, paralysis will of course stay because no Super Tandem Law is present, and what you want to do is activate event free to play Katakuri first, who resists the special rewind, and he will completely remove the paralysis. Then swap Ace to Yamato for chain boundaries, and then activate Marco to give everyone their specials back, but also gain an attack boost for him, Law and Katakuri. Law and Marco will have a matching slot, so make certain you end your attacking chain on them, hit your perfects and easily take care of Kid. In the final stage now, Marco will give us a high chain boost, which is great for the Ace and Yamato chain boundaries, and after the preemptive is complete, Special Bind will also be gone. First up, you want to swap Yamato to Ace to get the chain boundaries and also activate Ace to get an attack boost for all the units on the team except Marco, our captain, and of course Katakuri. Next up, you want to activate V3 Law to get a full board of guaranteed matching slots and an ore boost. Then you want to activate Roger to increase your base attack and also reduce resilience, and by activating him again, if he is not the 5+ version, you completely remove resilience. Finally, activate Oden to get rid of the perfect barrier, then you attack starting with Katakuri and Marco as first on the chain, ending on Law who has color advantage and all the boosts for the maximum amount of damage possible. And these are my 5 teams and strategies for the new point event. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know in the comments down below and I will do my best to help. If you enjoyed the video and found it helpful, definitely leave a like, I would really appreciate it, and subscribe to the channel for more One Piece Treasure Cruise content. Thank you so much for watching, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.